Hello, thank you for buying your caravan from MG Caravans. We're going to be doing a short handover video here. We're going to start on the front, on the off side. So what you have here is you have your flue for the water heater. So you don't do anything with this, just make sure there's nothing left in front of it. And you've got your pump inlet for the water. So all this does is push into the inlet, like so, and then flap down halfway, and that holds the pump in position. So on the end of the pipe you've got a submersible pump that just drops into your water barrel. So we'll move round. You'll also see, sorry, before we move round, also another exhaust there. So that's the exhaust for the heating. Hot air does come out of there, so just make sure nothing's left in front of that. I'm going to move round to the back and then to the near side. We'll just shut the door. So at the rear on the near side you've got the toilet. So the top one here, if we open it up, that is where you fill up the toilet flush fluid. So you've got two chemicals in your starter kit. You've got a pink fluid and a blue fluid. The pink fluid goes in the top and you top it up with fresh water, and when you flush the toilet, that's the water that comes out. It doesn't come from the aqua roll. And then below we've got the cassette. So we'll just open. You've got the cassette in here, so you can drain that tank there, that flush fluid tank, using this tube here. You pull the tube out like so, pull the bung out, and that will drain that tank. And then you've got your cassette here, so there's a light on board that tells you when it's full, but we recommend emptying it regularly anyway. So all you do is lift this handle up, pull the cassette out, and empty it at the disposal point. That is where your blue toilet chemical goes. So it breaks down any waste, and then also it prevents any smells. At the back of the caravan, underneath, you'll see you've got two outlets here. One is from the kitchen waste and one is from the washroom waste from the toilet. Not from the toilet, from the sink and the shower. So you've got a waste connection tube and a waste carrier where that deposits into. Got the alloy wheels. We've also got, see under there, the underslung spare wheel. In this locker here is the battery locker. So you've got your battery in there, and then you've got an inlet there for the mains. So that's where you plug your mains in. In the front locker here is where your gas is kept. So you've got your gas bottle here, and it connects to the bulkhead regulator. So all you do is turn the gas on and off at the top of the bottle there. You don't touch anything on here, and when you need to replace the bottle, you just have a spanner fixing to release it off. And then you've got some of your extras in there: hitch cover, waste pipes, corner steady winder. So they're all in the front. We're going to move on to the inside of the caravan now. What we're going to do is we're just going to start at the front here. So this is where your drain tap is. So when you collect the van, this is in the position it will be. So as you see there, it's in an upright position. So that means that the whole water system is being drained at the minute. So to use the water and close that tap, you just turn it, sorry, my fingers are neither. Just turn it to the right, and that closes the system, so you can keep the water in there and start bleeding the water through. So now it's in that position, you can start turning the pump on. So we'll put that on. Next to the door, got the main control switches. So we've got lights, the awning light, the water pump, and then the master switch. So that is for the 12 volt and the main. So pop the pump on, and then you can start bleeding the water through. So bleed it through in the kitchen and then in the washroom. Once you've bled the water through, you can start turning the heating on. So we've got the heating controls here. The switch at the top is specifically for the water heating. So you can either have it on gas, like so, or if you want to use it on electric, you either have it on low or high. So they're your options for the water heating. Down here we've got the space heating control. So this is either using just circulating on the fan, using gas, off, 1 kilowatt of electric, 2 kilowatt of electric, and 3 kilowatt of electric. So the different sort of wattages on electric is if you're on a site with a really low ampage, or you've got the kettle going, the hairdryer going, you need to turn the heating down to 1 kilowatt or 2 kilowatts. So they're the options there. And then the lower one is the thermostat. So that is on high there, high, and then you can put it all the way down to a frost setting there. So that is the heating, quite simple to use. In this cupboard up here, we've got the CD radio, so it's just on and off CD player. We've got the wardrobe up here, it's got your freestanding table in there. And we've got the fridge. So we'll just switch the fridge on. So hold down the power button until it loads and you get these lights here. So it's automatically gone on to gas. To switch between gas, electric and 12 volt, you hold down this square and you'll get a flashing. So then you can switch between them. So you've got mains electric, 12 volt and gas. So we'll select gas, so we're not connected to mains. And then the next one that will start flashing, that is the temperature. So maximum is coldest and minimum is warmest. So to adjust the temperature, we'll go back on there, it's just timed out. So select that. To adjust the temperature, you just press the arrows. So if you find maximum is too cold, you can turn it down 1 and then press select. And then, yeah, and then it's fully set. So just press the square and then you're set. So we'll just switch that off. In the kitchen, you've got your 3-burner hob. And then you've got your duplex grill oven and the electric ignition there for the oven. In the shower, you've got your cassette toilet. So when you're using your cassette toilet, you've got a little lever down here. So pull that all the way to the right. That opens the cassette and then you can start flushing. So if you press the electric flush there, the flush water will come out, and then there will also be a little light that comes up there when the cassette is full. When you're all done using the loo, close that slider back up. If you leave that open when you're trying to take the cassette out, it may damage it, so just make sure that is shut. I think I've gone over most appliances and everything in here. If there is anything I've forgotten, we are only a phone call away. So just give us a shout, alright? Thanks.